In the northeastern corner of the US state of Montana, just a few kilometers south of the Canadian border, lies the quiet town of Scobey. According to a recent survey, Scobey is among the top 3 hardest to reach small towns in America. But the region's wireless provider, along with many others across rural America, has found itself at odds with US authorities. Niemont Telephone Cooperative relies on Huawei equipment. The Trump administration and the Federal Communications Commission argues that is a security risk and want it removed.
Nobody in their right mind would shut down a network and shut down public safety. Sometimes I equate it to like flying in a jet with 2 engines, and you want to replace one of the engines while you're at 30,000 feet. Probably not a real good idea.
The main push behind the move is the allegation that the equipment could be used as a backdoor for spying.
If any foreign government wanted to spy on us through this type of technology, it wouldn't matter if this equipment is from China or the U.S. or from wherever.
Mike Kilgore says, in his experience, that threat is overhyped.
In the United States, we have a constitution, we have due process, we're innocent until we're proven guilty and all of that, right? So let's pride in the guilt, but that sort of thing, that sort of guilt is not real apparent to the operators that are using this equipment today.
Although this area is home to some stunning scenery, this is not a lucrative region for cell phone networks to operate, with just 20,000 people living in an area of some 50,000 square kilometers.
Kevin Rasmussen has farmed here for 28 years. A nearby communications tower allows him to keep up to date with the latest planting data, as well as vital weather reports. But more importantly, if the network is shut down, even temporarily, he is concerned about the safety risks.
I've had friends that have had problems before, and thank God they had their phone with them, so they could make that phone call. Maybe they're hurt bad. The other thing is, I guess we've talked about in this community is, you know, we've had some really bad fires in the past, even a couple this year. Without that cell service too, it wouldn't have happened. I mean, wouldn't have got taken care of so quickly.
Carrie Bennett is the General Counsel for the Rural Wireless Association. She says to rip and replace the network would be costly and would take years.
The money is absolutely not available. I make no qualms about this. Our members are relying on universal service support as it is, and we've estimated in our filings with the Federal Communications that it could be anywhere from 3 to 7 years to replace the networks.
Back in Scobey, Mike Kilgore hopes it doesn't come to that, given some of his customers rely on older cellular technology that is not easy to replace. Huge swathes of rural America will be watching developments closely. Dan Williams, CGTN, Scobey, Montana.